Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. Here's our review of the second episode of Season 7 of The Clone Wars, A Distant Echo. So what did we like about the episode? Well, the episode kind of opened up with Rex and Anakin having some sort of like secret deal where Anakin goes off and talks to Padme, who, on a side note, did not look that pregnant, so she must be in an early pregnancy at this point.
Yeah, like they kind of give a hint, like she's almost like holding, but like this must be before he knows about it, obviously, like before episode 3. So we're not quite there yet. But yeah, I really liked that scene.
I agree with you. I thought it was super interesting because it kind of ties it back to the movies a bit.
Mm-hmm. But it also shows that like, does Rex know? Like he, you know what I mean? Or is it just a deal where he's like, oh hey, like no, like I'll make sure no one goes there, if whatever you're doing. Like he doesn't ask any questions type thing, or if he knows, more to the story. But I also like that Obi-Wan seems to know as well, because he says, say hi to Padme for me, or whatever he says. It's basically a hint that he knows he was talking to her.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a huge reveal.
It definitely shed some light that Obi-Wan might be
more
aware than we would have previously thought based on just the movies.
This is giving us more background into that, that Obi-Wan hints at even before everything goes down. So anyways, moving on, I guess they go to Skako Minor to look for Echo or the signal. And this is where we find the Poltex riding these crazy pterodactyl Kiridax, they're called.
That was a pretty cool scene. Both of those like creatures or species and the creatures were both pretty cool looking, I thought.
Yeah, very interesting, but. Of course it doesn't start off great. Anakin gets taken easily.
So easily. That was so meek of him. Like, come on, Anakin. I expect better of you.
It's funny because I feel like I was just picture Anakin as being like super powerful and like something like this shouldn't happen. But then I guess I think back to, episode 2 where, his lightsaber gets destroyed and everything. So, I mean, I guess this is still like him, he's not perfect and he's still growing as a Jedi. So what we see of him in episode 3 where he's quite powerful, he's come a long way from that.
Maybe he was just a bit distracted by his conversation with Padme.
That's true. I still don't think that Anakin should be that unaware of a big Kiridak coming for him. But, hey, things happen, right?
So they end up saving him by having Wrecker pushing a boulder down at him, or at the creature.
Yeah. Well, before that, we get to see Crosshair go after him in an epic way, shooting his I don't know, grappling hook or whatever. He's getting thrown through the sky, and then like crazy chase just to be like, oh yeah, they're over here. So yeah, then they all meet up. Wrecker pushes that boulder that you mentioned, which then scares them, I guess, and gets them free.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he could have shot Anakin's Kiridak that was holding him down with the tranquilizer or whatever. Anyways, the shock thing that he shoots him with. But whatever, it's a cool effect, the boulder. We get to see Tech use Google Translate to have a conversation with the Poltex, which was kind of cool. You get to see all the writing in both languages that none of us can understand. So
just that. Just gibberish to us, but the concept is cool anyways. You get to have a little bit of a deeper look at Tech and some of his abilities. So
and it is cool because it's like, not everyone can understand every language, and not everyone has a C-3PO around.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's kind of just like C-3PO, but he's a clone instead of a droid.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're like, all right, yeah, do this, do that. Like anything that a droid would do. It's like, no, we got tech. We're okay. Um,
Rex is still very gung-ho on finding Echo at this point.
yeah.
He's very just like heartfelt looking for him throughout the entire episode. Like you can tell he's really in it just to find Echo.
Oh yeah, like he and Crosshair have like that blowout where they start arguing, and you know, it's fair enough. Rex's emotions are high. You know, this is his buddy, and he feels like he let him down. So of course when Crosshair is just rubbing it in, he's gonna jump on that. And but anyways, Anakin steps in. He knows he has to talk to Rex and let him know, you know, what you got to prepare yourself for the possibility that this isn't Echo. This is just a trap. So anyways, they carry on. They go to the tower where the signal's coming from. They find out it's only, or I guess their theory to it is that it's only producing a signal every time his thoughts are going through. So that's because it keeps cutting in and out. So we kind of don't know at this point. Is it actually going to be Echo? Is it not?
Yeah, I really wasn't sure. Like, I kind of hoped that it would be, but I have like had a little bit of background knowledge on what was going to happen. So.
Oh, yeah. But it's cool the way that they set up, because they make you think, you know, oh, like maybe he's not there.
Maybe it's not him. Yeah.
I mean, obviously we kind of know that already, but yeah, it's still cool for the whole story. And yeah, they take out a lot of droids as usual, like a lot of droids. In very epic fashion as well. I really like the cinematics of their fight scenes. They always kind of pan between the different characters and their unique skills or whatever they're doing. You know, we get to see Rambo with his knife. We get to see Crosshair taking out droids point blank with his sniper.
Right.
Yeah, just very, very cool fight scenes. I'm really enjoying those from these first two episodes anyways.
And then in the end, they find Echo.
Yeah, so lo and behold, they find him.
He's all hooked up to some crazy machine.
Yeah, they got some wires hooked into him. He's looking rough, too. He's very gray in the face.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of thought he was just going to be a bit, like, mindless. Like, they were going to find him, and he was just going to be, like, a mindless body of himself.
Yeah, like, just, like, completely, like, unaware of what's going on. So, yeah, it's good that he's like, cognizant of what's going on in a sense. But, you know, the episode ends really fastly after this. So it's kind of hard to say, like, how his mind is going to be at in this next episode, because he's
maybe he's gonna be distant.
Yeah, he could be, and we don't know what the effect of all this has been on him. So we could see some sort of I guess like some PTSD with him after, or we don't know.
Yeah, totally.
So it'll be interesting to find out kind of where his head's at and
what's he been doing.
Yeah, I know this. I'm pretty sure this arc has 2 more episodes, right? So
yeah.
So I mean, you know, they found Echo, so there's got to be more to this in the next 2.
More to the story, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm interested. Is this maybe where they find out about their chips? They remove them, you know?
Yeah, totally.
So I'd like to see if that happens and what's going on with there.
Because we know that some of them are in Rebels, so.
Exactly.
So in terms of ratings for this episode, I think I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, I enjoyed the episode. It was very action-packed. You got to see Rex, kind of like another side of Rex, and how he's very like emotional and how emotionally attached he is to finding Echo, which was kind of cool. But like overall, I didn't like love the episode. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm also gonna give it a 7. I did enjoy the episode. It gave some backstory. Like I really enjoyed seeing kind of like the Anakin making calls to Padme, you know, and
the connections,
and how like Rex and Obi-Wan and people close to him kind of know, you know, and and so I kind of liked seeing that. So, but in terms of the episode, yeah, like I felt like, I don't know, there wasn't as much, I guess, going on with this episode. Basically, besides that, they just go to Skako Minor. Anakin gets taken away. Doesn't really do anything for the story, because then eventually they just take him
To get him back.
to the tower. But it's still cool action scenes. We get to see different abilities like the Google Translate. Get to see Wrecker's strength still. Crosshair's abilities at shooting. So, yeah, I think a 7 is good. I enjoyed the episode for sure, and I'm excited for what's going to happen in the next 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And in the end they do find Echo. So I mean, they found a way to extend the story to make it a little more interesting. I know they can't just make him show up and be like, okay, here's Echo, okay, we're good.
It's done. Yeah,
Or
totally.
then what's the point of having a show?
No, totally. I think that, in my opinion, it was like a bit extensive.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's, I mean, it's good. I mean, maybe it could have been a little less extensive, but it's still good. I like the episode. 7 is still a good rating.
yeah, totally. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think of episode 2 of season 7 of the Clone Wars? Let us know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.